doctor, give me the news. I've got a bad case of loving you. No pills gonna cure my head. I've got a bad case of loving you.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of SpecialMed. As always, I'm your host, Dr. Neema Froutan, and once again, today we're going to talk about masks. I don't know what's going on. Apparently, a large percent of our population doesn't want to wear them. First, it was an infringement upon freedom to tell people to wear masks. And recently, that argument is now somehow changed to it's not good for us to wear masks, or it's unhealthy to wear masks. So I figured we'd try to knock some of these rumors out to let you know why we should all be wearing masks. I recently saw this on Facebook. So apparently this is going around like wildfire and is even being spread by certain medical professionals I know. By the way, none of which are doctors. So go figure. So let's go through these so I can prove to you why you should be wearing a mask. All right? Number one, it reduces oxygen levels by up to 60%. Really? This piece of paper. Reducing oxygen levels by up to 60% will cause you to faint. You can't be conscious with only 40% oxygen levels in your body. I don't see people passing out on the streets wearing masks. All right? It's not true. The masks stop droplets and particles. They do not stop molecules, which is what gases are. Gases still pass through. Oxygen is a gas. Case in point, that's not true. Number two, CO2 levels. You can get toxicity or CO2 poisoning? Really? Says who? Come on now. By definition, CO2 poisoning causes dizziness and confusion. And we as doctors and nurses as well wear these things all the time. And since coronavirus, have been wearing them for 12 hours at a time during a full hospital shift. If you're having CO2 poisoning or toxicity, the symptoms of that include dizziness, confusion, slurred speech, passing out. So you're telling me that the doctors and the nurses in hospitals don't know what they're doing anymore because they've been wearing masks for decades, if not over a century, when taking care of patients? No, that's not what's happening either. Because again, gases can pass through these. Next, masks cause increased face touching. Really? Not if you're wearing them right. Case in point. If you wear it right and form fit it the way it's supposed to, it will stay even when you talk as much as I do. It ain't moving. You can exercise. It's not going to move. And guess what? If you are touching your face, your nose is covered. Your mouth is covered. That whole touching thing was to prevent you from touching your mouth or your nose and getting virus particles into them. Oh God. So guess what? That one's bunk too. Next, viruses and bacteria saturate the outside. Really? Two things. Number one, paper masks are one-time use and are supposed to be thrown away. If you're wearing a cloth mask, stop being such a dirty bastard and do some laundry. You can wash the cloth masks, like the ones that you see here being sold on street corners here in Southern California, on literally every street corner. Wash them. That'll fix the problem. Second issue with this is even if you do have bacteria growing on this thing, just like your skin, you've got good bacteria that are crowding out anything else that tries to sit on your skin so that you can't get infections. The mask, by definition, would do the same thing if this was the case. So it's not actually a bad thing. You'd get bacteria covering it, preventing other bad bacteria and stuff from getting on it. Nonetheless, throw them away or wash them. Next, touching masks and surfaces spreads germs. Really, Einstein? Oh no. What does this have to do with a mask? Oh, I'm touching surfaces. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. Oh, now I'm touching surfaces. Did it change anything? No? All right, shut up. Next, Contaminants that sit within mask fibers can get re-inhaled. Oh no. The whole point of this is to keep those particles from getting out of you and into the world. Guess what? The particles are leaving you for a reason. Because they don't like you. Just like most of your friends don't either. All right? Nonetheless, even if that were true and the particles were getting re-inhaled, they were already within you. They're not going to do any more damage if they were re-inhaled, because guess what? If they could, they would have stayed in you. They're wanting to get out to do damage elsewhere. Done. Next. Fresh air is vital for immune health. Wow. We got some geniuses making these memes, don't we? Again, these masks don't stop molecules. Oxygen still passes through. CO2 still passes through. Your husband's smelly feet still pass through. Your teenage son's farts still pass through. It won't make a lick of difference. Wear them inside, like at a supermarket. Wear them outside at the beaches, at parks, wherever. You're still going to get the same fresh air you would if you didn't have the mask on. So wear the mask. All right? So that's it for the debunking of that meme that we posted just a few minutes ago. Now, from the heart, seriously, if all you have to do is wear something like this when you go outside so that we can have a somewhat normal society and life again, that's not asking for very much, man. Really, it's not. God forbid you wear a piece of paper so we can get back to normalcy, so our economy can get back to where it was, so jobs can get back to where they were. And all you got to do is wear this when you're outside. You don't even have to wear it at home. And you're refusing? This is the reason we're falling behind even third world countries right now when it comes to the coronavirus. They're beating the virus. They're opening faster than we are because they're stopping the spread of it with things like this. All right? Simply put, I'll tell you this real quick. I have people tell me all the time for the last over 11 years since I became a doctor, they wish they had the intellect, the drive, the whatever, to be a doctor because they love that feeling of being able to save a human life. And I'm telling you right now, you wearing one of these does more to save a life in this country than what I can do currently in a hospital for coronavirus patients. All I get to do is treat symptoms because we don't have an effective vaccine yet and we don't have anything that can prevent the infection yet. All right? You can save a life. You can save hundreds just by wearing this. So please, wear the mask. You can even get fashionable ones now. Make a fashion statement with it. If you really want to make money, make America great again face masks. Or keep America great again face masks. Christian Dior and these fancy pants people make masks too. So you can tell the world that you paid way too much for a face mask. I don't care. Just wear them. Wear a mask. Help us. Help me. Help you. Wear the mask, please. All right? So hopefully we can move forward together to some form of normalcy again. All right? So hopefully you learned something today and we can move forward together a little healthier, a little smarter, and maybe we can get through this in one piece.